Hey everyone, this is Joey here. Um, just a brief meditation on the domestic church. And what is the domestic church? In Catholic teaching, every household, every home of a Catholic family is a church, or in Latin, the domestica ecclesia. So, what are the what does a domestic church look like? Well, you have the father, the mother, and if God blesses that marriage with children, you would have the children, the fruit of that marriage. So the father is the priest of the family. He is the king of his family, and these are not like um, ideological concepts. These are spiritual realities that the father is the king of his house, and that he is the primary breadwinner, and he is the protector. Like Saint Michael is, the protector of the high holy things in heaven. The father is the protector of his home, of his family, and of the property there within. The mother is the heart of the home. She's the queen. I forgot to mention that she's the queen of her home, and she's the heart of her home. There is no love like a mother's love. Well, that's her role to play, and she's the primary caregiver of her children and is primarily responsible for their education. And then there is the children, if that marriage is blessed with children, and their role within the family is that of obedience, primarily of obedience to their mother and father, who represent God to them. The mother and father are representatives of God Himself on earth. So they are subject to their parents, and they are to accept the laws within that house and the time that they live there of their mother and father out of love. Now, this is a perfect concept I'm giving you here. This isn't the actual day-to-day life and living of a family. There's all kinds of problems and derelictions of duty that go on, and unhappiness that may be involved in a home. But this is the basis of a Catholic family, and that it would be wise for Catholics to think about that they are governing over not only a household but a church, a little microcosm, as it were, of the Catholic Church within the confines of their own home. So, again, going back to the idea of obedience just for a moment, is not to say that a child should accept abuse of any kind towards them, physical or any other, God forbid, immoral or unnatural actions towards them. That's not what that obedience means. It means being accepting of their parents' love, their mother and their father's love for them, and their laws and their precepts, as it were, so that they could be brought up in the good and the right way. Now, that being said, on the nature of what a domestic church would look like, first and foremost, meaning the physical signs, it would first and foremost have a crucifix. It would have pictures of our Lord, our Blessed Mother, paintings of that nature, holy cards of sacred things, the saints, popes, or the current pope, past pope, the current pope. It would have framed um, framed prayers, prayers like the Our Father, for instance, put in a prayer, put in a frame and placed on a wall. Um, Rosary beads. Hopefully, the rosary would actually be said, but if not, at least you would see the presence of the Holy Rosary, which is a sacramental and holds spiritual power. Also, holy water should be in the house of a Catholic family. And so these are beautiful signs that give testimony rather, to that Catholic family's love and devotion to the Holy Church, first and foremost to God the Father, and secondly to His bride, the Church. And so that's, my brothers and sisters, what a domestic church is. Thank you for listening, and thank you for meditating, hopefully, upon these things. Have a beautiful Sunday. God bless you. Bye now.